Alright everyone, it's Michelle again for TechView, and here is what I already promised. I'm gonna compare the operating system Sailfish OS with its, well, you could call it the daddy system MeeGo OS on the Nokia N9, which was a pretty awesome phone. And well, let's see. The first thing both have in common is double tap to wake. The N9, however, is more based on horizontal actions, and the Sailfish OS based on vertical. And I'm gonna show you what I mean. To unlock it from here, bottom to top, and on this one, left to right. Here we've got, to remind you what the Sailfish OS, the MeeGo OS looked like. Got your timeline screen with a little notification area on here. Up there would be a weather app if I would have it in my Wi-Fi. Get date. Oh, sorry, I accidentally did this. Then you've got, damn it. You've got your battery state. Usually there would be the connection, downloads, alarm, time, the whole package. Then you swipe from right to left to access the app drawer, and again to access the recently used apps, which is the same as on Jolla OS, but without the little icons down there and their functionality. You kill them both with long press, but yeah. On Sailfish we don't have this timeline screen we had on the N9. The app drawer looks different. Here we had a push to pull down menu. Here we've got this, as they call it, pulley menu. The icons look a lot different, as you can see here. This is still the Nokia design philosophy. And on Sailfish OS there was something that's not on MeeGo. There's something that's not on Sailfish. There came a message, let me just put it down. Alright. When you opened up an app, let me just check something. Let's go. Oh, there's another message. It's here on messages. Oh, there. You could just swipe from the bottom to access this quick action bar. And if you completely swiped it up, was it down? If you would swipe it from top to bottom, it is instantly closed completely without being minimized. Which doesn't happen on here. If you swipe from top to bottom, still there. Left, right, still there. Right, left, still there. Bottoms up, get the notifications. So the quick access menu is missing, and this completely close option that we had on the N9. Also the completely pull down menu, but for this we've got this pulley menu, which is pretty more awesome. But after all, both systems are pretty same. No, not the same, but have a lot of similarities. Except for the N9 you could just set a lock screen image and not the complete ambience thing we had on the Jolla Phone. And on the N9 we had this lock screen clock, sleep screen clock if you will, which I think was pretty cool. So you didn't have to unlock your phone anytime you want to check the time, which was pretty convenient. But In case of size, as you can see, the Jolla Phone is a lot bigger. But the screen is bright. Oh no, the brightness is not. Let me just turn up the brightness a bit. Turn it up completely, don't adjust. Oh yeah, alright, whatever. So, the Jolla itself, or let's say both devices run pretty smooth and were something pretty unique in their time, because they're the only ones not depending on any buttons but be completely gesture based. The only OS that's doing kind of this right now is BlackBerry OS X, which does resolve on a few buttons, but mainly it uses the swipe gestures as well, but this is not something we're talking about right now. In case of design, Jolla did the right thing by putting the camera, the front camera, in the upper left corner again, because in the lower right corner usually you had like your hand in front of it or something like this, so it wasn't quite the best thing Nokia did with the N9. It looked cool, but unfortunately it wasn't very productive, might be the right word. But I loved the phone. Basically, it was pretty amazing, and yeah, the Jolla has been taking my heart quite too, which with the few things I mentioned in the other video that could have been better, like notifications for Facebook, which are pretty hidden. If you wouldn't check the notification screen all the damn time, you wouldn't even see them. So, but I really enjoy the ambience feature. This is pretty cool, and this menu is pretty awesome as well. I wish that would be in a couple of other phones too. So basically, I would wish for an OS that's basically a mixture of MeeGo, Sailfish OS, with a few features of Android and the app availability of Android. That would be quite the phone, to be honest. That would be really quite the phone. But we're not talking about what I'm wishing right now. We just took a look what we have in common and what is different between MeeGo and Sailfish OS. And we figured out they have a different design philosophy and a different way of using, which horizontal and vertical, but basically I think under the hood they're not so different from one another. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I see you in another one. Bye!